Okay. Yay. All right. Here we go.
Everybody.
Hello. And
Hi.
welcome to our refreshment hour where we're going to be talking about our stories and how we got to where we are at. For me, I'm going to go ahead and let you know that if you hear screaming in the background, those are my birds. They are in their room. I had to put them up for this, but if you hear them, just bear with me. That's my life. So uh, let us know if you're here. Let us know where you're out watching from. Yeah, go ahead and my mom said mute your mic if you're not speaking. Um, so we. Oh my gosh, I lost my train of thought. But yeah, we are super excited to have you here. Ask questions, put them in the chat, and we will get to them at the end if there are any questions. So I'm going to go ahead and get started. I will start and just kind of tell who I am. My name is Rachel Sanders. I work as a therapist. I work with women who struggle with substance use and mental health issues. So my journey with Beachbody started when I came home from undergrad. My mother, she did T25. She hustled some money from me, my sister, and some of the rest of the family to get her first program. That was when they were still on DVDs. And so she had done that program, and I came home, and at that point, the previous summer, I kind of had my like, oh shoot, what have I done with my body moment when was on I was in St. Louis and I was on vacation with my husband and his parents. I was in a fitting room and I was trying on clothes. Those mirrors are not fun. I was trying on clothes and I looked in the mirror, had to kind of face what was really going on, and I started crying and I had to kind of suck everything up and run out of the fitting room before anyone realized what was going on. So fast forward to me graduating, I came home. School had been my life for I don't even know how long. I came home. I didn't have anything. I was super not confident about myself. Like I know that my clothes didn't fit right. I didn't feel comfortable in anything. And so my mom was doing this accountability group thing. And so then I did it with her because, our family has FOMO, which is fear of missing out. So if somebody's doing something, then of course we want to do it because we don't want to be left behind. So we've been doing the programs with Beachbody and following the meal plans ever since then. So that was like 4 years ago. In terms of me coaching, I have been doing it um, like as a business for about 2 years. And the reason I decided that I wanted to start coaching was because um, Beachbody has such a sustainable and realistic solution. So I realized that, when I went to the gym, I didn't know what I was doing. I would just follow along with the whoever I was with, and then I would go for like a week, 2 weeks, and then I would stop going because I didn't know what I was doing, and it felt super intimidated because, again, I had no idea what I was doing. So working out from home and having a professional trainer in your house telling you what to do, everything laid out, don't have to worry or think about anything. Um, that was the game changer. And along with the meal plans or the nutrition programs, where you don't have to cut anything out and it just makes sense and it's super easy to follow. I'm like, I want to share this with everybody because there's so many people that need it. And that the people that I work with, like they've struggled with things like, they've gone low carb, or they've think that they have to cut things out. And they've just struggled with this cycle of dieting and feeling like they have to deprive themselves. So for me, it's just being able to provide that solution, that lifestyle for somebody, because we're not about quick fixes. We're about making a lifestyle change and doing things in the long run. And also, with my background in mental health, um, helping people realize the connection between food and their brain and their mental health and how that affects that. So that here in the last year, that's really driven my passion for Beachbody, and just the company's phenomenal. They don't make stuff that's crap. It's, as just, I just love what I do. Yeah, and that's about it. So I will hand it off to, who are we doing? Betsy? Okay, I'm gonna unmute you, Betsy. Oh, well, it's not unmuting. There we go.
All right. Hi, ladies. Thank you so much for joining our Zoom call here. And so excited and so blessed for the opportunity. My name is Betsy. Betsy Paul. I'm 43 years young. I like to say that, young, right? Young at heart, young at spirit. A lot of people know me as like being fit and toned. And when I tell them this wasn't me always, then they're kind of in shock. Then I'm in shock to see them in shock, right? So let me go a little bit back here. I already mentioned that I was not always this fit, right? That's because as a child, in my younger years, all through high school, university, I was actually overweight. I would be the girl who went to the volleyball tryouts and didn't make it. I would be the girl who did not have breakfast and who had Pepsi like if it was water. Like if I was thirsty, it was like Pepsi, Coke, just soft drinks. Um, just nutrition was very bad. So then came my 20s, my 30s, and with time we learn something. But it once I came into the community, into the company with Beachbody, that was a 360 for me. I feel like a new person from the inside out. Betsy, shy, quiet, timid, behind the scenes, skipping breakfast, wanting to be in shape but not knowing where to start, going to the gym, not knowing what machine to start with, how many weights, how many reps, going to the track, not knowing for how many laps, not knowing really what to do, going 1 or 2 times and then not going back. That all changed. Let's go back 2013, a few years ago. I saw an infomercial. It was P90X. I was hooked. I ordered back then DVDs. They came home. P90 as in 90 days, 3 months. 3 months went by and nothing, no change. I didn't start it. I didn't have a group. I didn't have a community. I was alone. I didn't have a coach. I didn't have someone to be with me. So the 3 months came, 3 months passed. I didn't do anything. The DVDs were just getting dust there. And guess what? I met a group of people and things started. We had a date. I joined in and I started learning and implementing, making mistakes, learning and coming back and doing again and again. So I started to see changes from the inside out. I started to gain confidence. I started to see changes in my body, getting tone, getting the weight, feeling energy, feeling alive, feeling happy. And those around me started noticing also. So I started inviting friends and family into doing it with me. And they started getting results and getting excited too. Now, Betsy, the coach, that's a different subject. I really started, I would say heavy, like really last year, to be truthful. Something happened in me. Um, I'm going to give a shout out to Hel. She's in the call. She has a lot to do with that. Um, so we have a strong bond here. This group of people here, like top coaches, rock stars from the heart. We have a big heart. That's something that you will notice. And that's something that we have a lot to give off. Um, so this has been a blessing for me, for my family, because I've gained confidence and strength that I can share in my day-to-day challenges at work, with the family, with friends. And the same is what we want for all of you ladies. That is why we're doing this call tonight, to show you how we were, how we are, and how this has helped us. And we want to share all of that with you. All right? That's it for now. We have a lot more to talk about. That's just a small part we wanted to share with you. I'll give it back to Rachel.
Okay. Oh, there you go, mommy.
Yes. Hi, everybody. Thank you for being in here with us. It is a pleasure to be here, and you are in for a treat. My name is Helen Rosado, and for those of you that don't know me, and maybe some of you do know me, but let me go back to a little bit back to my story. I remember in 2014, when I had a class graduation. I think it was in 2014, maybe before that. And I said, the pressures, Latinas, you can't go to your graduation class of, I don't know, 30 years and be all messed up. Plus, I have said that when I get to 40 and 50s, I wanted it to be fit. Well, life took a little bit of turn and I started getting sick. My hair was all the way to my waist when I came back from Puerto Rico, because I stayed there for a year. My husband is in the military. And when I came back, I started suffering from a cyst in my ovaries. So all my hair was falling down. So I almost was like bald. So I said, it has to be something, because if I don't have hair, I don't know what I'm going to do. So I started looking for a solution. And then one day I saw somebody post something about, oh my God, I'm cutting my hair every 2 weeks because of my nutrition. So I reached out and I decided to give it a try. Now I'm going to tell you the thing. I did not like the nutrition, so I gave it away. Okay, just like a lot of people do. Why? Because I was not guided and I was not told how to do it. So then year goes by, and then I say, you know what, I want to do T25, but it was like $275 for the whole package. Because when I go in, I go all in. I want everything. So I hustle a little bit and I asked my kids, hey, if you guys are going to get me something for the holidays, it's our year. So then just give me some money so I can get my T25. I fell in love with Shaun T. Like that was my sole workout program. And that's how I started with Beachbody. I didn't know what coaching was, but I knew that I was feeling happy. My life was changing. So I started spreading the news. And I joined, and I said, well, I like this. I like the changes that I was seeing in my body, in my mindset and everything. So I joined. Not knowing what I was doing. And I'm glad I did, because I see the ripple effects that had caused for me to make that decision of join this company and doing what we do. So tonight, you guys, if you have been looking at us, and I am sure that you have been watching any of us that are here sharing our story, sharing what makes us happy, how we have changed in our life, I'm just going to tell you, you have to try this if you're looking for a community, if you're looking for a change, if you want to commit to your fitness. You do not have to be on your weight goal or anything like that, because it's not about that. It's about the community. It's about meeting people that you don't know, touching other people, and inspiring others that they might be on their last thing that they want to try. So since I started this, I have changed my whole entire life. Especially, I mean, I'm here talking, which I would have not been doing a long time ago. And one of the things that I love about coaching is the community and the people that I meet and the life that I touch and the people that I get to do life with it. You know, if it would have not been for this community and coaching, I would not meet Elise or Betsy or any of our coaches. And, you know, my heart is like, I think I'm going to get emotional. So it's like my whole life changed because of that decision. It's not only fitness, but it's a community. It's the support, it's the love, it's the friendship, it's the family that we build with this business. Now, we help others, yes. And while we helping others, we are building our business and we are dreaming big. And we are dreaming of things that we probably would have not dreamed before. But I can tell you right now that if you've been in the fence and you've been thinking about doing this, the beautiful part of this is the friendship and the family that you build. And also just giving the hope to someone that has tried everything, has tried the pills, has tried the wraps, has tried the keto, has tried the I don't want to eat nothing, has suffered from any of these, you know, kind of disease because they are in a diet and they don't have a guidance. So I can tell you right now that I know this is a bigger thing than what you think. It's not only about selling products. It's not about, you know, pushing a product, but getting help to someone that doesn't know what to do. And every time someone comes into my community, I just take them in like they're my babies and they're my people, they're my family. We have a relationship that even though we are in different parts of the world, you know, we have people from UK, Canada, Puerto Rico, you know, all over the United States. My goodness, we feel like we know each other from a long time. So you guys, I know that you might be on the fence and you might be like, I'm not ready because I am not a coach. You're a motivator. You're not a personal trainer. You're someone that is telling your story, that is giving hope to somebody else that is looking at you on the other side of that camera. So this is all I got, and we are going to be going into our second part. You guys, we have today a special guest, and I am so proud of us for this community, but I am so proud of her because listen, she's on fire. I think she's on fuego, man. If you just Google that word, it's just fire, pure fire. So we're going to have her here and she's going to tell you her story because her life has been impacted in a way that you cannot even understand unless she tells you her story. So we're going to get ready. We're going to get out of here and we're going to open up the floor for her. Her name is Idalis Ayala and she's been with us, what, 4 weeks? Oh my goodness, 4 weeks. And she is 5. She is already impacting people. She is already building her team. Woo, we have a lot to learn from her. And we all agree. Okay, so you guys, we'll see you on the next level and where she's going to be able to tell us her story and the floor is her. So we'll see you then. Bye, you guys.
All right, so at the end of this video, because if you're not on here, then you're probably catching the replay on YouTube. So at the end of this, if you're interested or want to talk with one of us, reach out to whoever, one, if you're on here, whoever invited you to this call, and reach out to the person that sent you the link to this video so that you can figure out what the next steps are if you're ready to sign up and join our team.